Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator, and I decided that I was going to pick up another Carcano. Right, here it is. Alright, we have a Carcano 91 38 Truppe Speciali. And this one is dated 1917, but it's been upgraded over time and it's got some interesting markings on it I think we should take a closer look at. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, pulverize that like button and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps out with the algorithms and it really helps growth of the channel. Thanks. So I decided to go to Gander and look at the Carcanos they had in stock, and I was somewhat impressed with the condition on some of these rifles. I ended up picking up this one right here and immediately noticed there was one marking on here that you probably only see on about maybe 10% of the Carcanos. Also, a upgraded 91 TS would fit in the Carcano collection that I currently have. So you've got Carcanos right now coming from Ethiopia and coming from Italy. This one would have came straight from Italy, as indicated by the import marking here. Italy, M91 TS 6.5 PW Arms, Redmond, Washington. And then the importer serial number. So that distinct marking that initially caught my attention was this cross rifle bullseye mark right under the serial number on the barrel. I remember seeing the details of this marking in some literature. It supposedly signifies that this rifle was a little bit more accurate than some of the other ones coming off the line. It was intended for the more accurate shooters of a unit in Italy. So it is that hexagonal barrel, signifying an older style Carcano, and it is dated 1917. There also appears to be 3 numbers stamped right underneath or somewhat over the 1917, and then you'll also see here there is a PS marking. Not too sure what that means. This rifle was manufactured at the factory of Brescia, and there's also an S stamp right next to it. And next to that bullseye there's the circled BL. So now taking a look at the stock, I didn't see any carvings that would indicate, you know, a soldier's identity or any customization on the stock itself or stock art. But there's a small crack there to the rear of the tang. The serial number on the buttstock matches the serial number on the barrel. Also stamped on here is FAT 1947, which I believe to be the date that it was re-arsenaled. There is a buttstock repair on the rear right here. There are 2 sling swivels in the rear and 2 sling swivels in the front. There is the upgraded bayonet lug to the newer style bayonet. You'll see the cleaning rod and the front sight post. Once I clean this up and take it apart, I'll see if there's anything that's damaged in the internals, but it shouldn't really be a problem. So here it is, disassembled. It seems to be pretty good, in pretty good condition. Don't have any issues. So overall functionality seems pretty good. So when we take a look at the bore, it appears to be pretty dirty in there, but you do see the lanes and grooves. If we clean it up, I want to see how well those lanes and grooves actually appear, and then take it to the range and find out how good of a shooter it actually will be. So essentially when I saw this, I said the bore's not really too bad for a 1917, and the bullseye marking, you just don't find them too often on some of these rifles. And if you've seen the bullseye marking on a Carcano, let me know in the comments. I really like to know. I really like to get an idea for how common they are. So yeah guys, definitely interesting find. Right now ammo is really scarce, and pretty much ammo anywhere is pretty scarce. But I think over time, once the supply and demand settles out, we'll probably see a surge for new buyers of Carcanos. And there's always that saying that you might as well get them now while they're cheap, because if you wait 5-10 years from now, they'll probably be a little bit more expensive. Now, if you remember watching my rifles from Ethiopia and Italy, you'll see that I did not want to pick up another Carcano. But with them being relatively cheap, and this one having the bullseye mark, and it having a pretty decent barrel for a 1917, I said, you know, why not? Let me take the chance on this. And, you know, see if it's a good shooter or not. I'm probably gonna make the shooting video for this one of these days that the weather's not bad, and then we'll see exactly how well it shoots. You know, it really wasn't too long ago that I was picking up Carcanos for half the price of these. So guys, you know, I'd really like to know if you were thinking about a Carcano or you're thinking about getting one. Let me know what you think about them and if you plan on getting any more. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you've got some insight on what to expect from these Carcanos if you haven't already picked one up. And please check out some of my other videos that I've got on the channel. Right now I'm trying to bring you guys weekly content, so yeah, don't forget to really pulverize that like button. Thanks. And as always, guys, make it a great day.